Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Eileen. Today I'm just working on putting my papers and stuff away from my last swap. And so what I thought I'd do is probably put you guys on time lapse and just share, craft with me making some beads. So I've already curled up some of the scraps. So we have some here, the strips from the ends of the 12 by 12. So grab your scraps and let's work together. They don't even have to be super long. Some of them I've used are like this, and I'll just cut it in a triangle. Cut that off, and then just cut it triangle shape, and then you just start rolling from the fat end. So some of these images I want to cut with my punch, my small circle punch. So if you want to join me, come on, craft along with me, guys, and I'll put you guys on time lapse. Okay, guys, so I pulled some of my scraps out of my bin, and this is what I'm going to add to my paper beads. I just punched out the swans from some of the smaller scraps that I have, so I'm just going to put that into the side. But these are the beads so far that I made with the Maggie Holmes carousel. And now I'm just going to turn these scraps into beads also, okay? Okay guys, so I cut my strips into triangles and rectangles. Okay, I don't usually use the tweezers, but I saw somebody on Instagram using, or not Instagram, YouTube, using tweezers to start their roll. Probably help with my fingers from cramping. So what they did, they just took it, and I think they had the tweezers that stayed closed mostly. Mine doesn't, so you just take it and roll it. Just starting the roll. And every now and then I'll put a dot of glue just to help it stay. A dot, that was a lot. But it just helps it stay once it dries, dry in place. That's the first time I'm using the tweezers. I think I like it because my fingers are not cramping now, which is what it was doing when I was just using my fingers to hold it tight. So I'm just hoping I can pull my tweezers out at the end. Oh yeah, there you go. All right, and there's our first bead. Okay, and I'm just gonna drop it there and let it dry. I like the tweezers method. Let's try a gold. So I'm just going to use my bone folder to help it curl. Okay, because these are, I'm using cardstock, I'm not using just plain paper. And what I'm doing is starting at the wider end of the triangle and hold it and just turn it, and help it get there. So if my fingers are not blocking your view, you take your glue just in the middle of it just to help it stay in place. And as you're rolling it, it'll push the glue, the excess glue, onto the end. But this one you want to apply right at the end so that you know that the tip of your bead will stay flat. Okay? Now the only thing I don't like about these tweezers is that the bead opening is not round. It's the shape of the shape of the tweezers, so it's kind of rectangle. So it just depends. I mean, it's not like you're gonna see it, but you know, what's your preference, you know? Okay, so that gold bead is gorgeous. And I'm gonna try this red foil, the red foil bead. This one is not a triangle, it's just a plain rectangle, so the bead is not gonna come out with any pointy ends. It shouldn't, at least. Whoops. Can't get a hold of it. There you go. So just roll it like everything else, like all the other beads, and just apply your glue. Okay, so I know this is going to get boring, so I'm going to put the rest of it on time lapse and see how many beads I can get done. Okay, so I will see you at the end. All right. Oops, I forgot to let go of that one. All right. Alright guys, so after 30 minutes, these are not going to be beads. I'm going to use these little scraps as like pennants or banners or whatever, little pieces of papers that I turn these into. But these are all the beads that I made so far. There's just a little bit left. I mean, it looks like a lot, but it's not. But that's what I've got so far. I also wanted to share with you what I did before. I had my other stash. I made some little rosettes right here. These are double-sided cardstock. This one's single-sided, but you can see I took my scraps and made little rosettes. And then I also made a tassel, paper tassel. Very easy with these little strips. So this one here will turn into a tassel. I have other beads in here also, and some, hold on, let me share what they look like. All of it is from scraps, guys. Okay, so I have a punch, and this will make a little flower. So I just punched out a bunch of these. It comes with a different size of petals, and you put these together and they'll become a little flower. So all of that is just to put it together. Oh, so many. And well, this one got a little messed up, but that's what it would look like right here. All those little pieces will make the layered flowers. Okay, let me just put that there. All right, and then I was using these little flat back gems from my stash for the centers, and they're super tiny. Well, not too tiny, I don't know, but they're small enough. You can see right there. Put those different centers in there. I also made little flowers, and this I think I just used an edged scissors, you know, decorative edged scissors, and I just rolled it into the flower shape. I like that. So they just look like that, all from scraps, just the thin leftovers. And here are some of the other beads that I made with all of my paper scraps, and I've used them for tassels. So here's one that's just one length. It looks like that. Looks like a tube. There's a lavender collection right here. That's from the Prima lavender collection. It looks so pretty, those colors. These are just the beads. I don't remember all the collections. I think this one was, I'm not gonna guess. It was from a different paper pad. I don't remember exactly, but it doesn't matter because look at how they look together, you know what I mean? And I'm going to take these and combine them with this right here, what I just finished. And you can see how pretty they all came out. Some are really tiny and some are really long, and then some are just like a tube, just like that. But look at the foiling, the gold and the red. So that's what those look like. Real pretty. And I'll just put them all together as far as the beads. And I have a little bit more somewhere else here in my on my desk, but yeah, I just wanted to share that with you all. I make them whenever I have a free time, or when I don't have a commitment to a said swap or anything like that. You can make the little rosettes out of them, and the tassels, the paper tassels, which I'm going to work on next on this paper right here. All right, so there it is, guys. Somebody had asked me previously, how did I, or can I share how I make my paper beads? And there you go. And I'm just going to use a Dollar Tree container right here and put them all in. And I think that's a really cute way to use up your little scraps. All right, let me get this in here. And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all on the next video. Bye.